Good morning and welcome to Lockdown Week 7 and the Harveywetdog podcast. I'll probably do 2 podcasts this week because today's Saturday and we're not getting our announcement of the route map from the Prime Minister until late on Sunday evening. So I'll probably do a catch-up on Monday morning just to give you an indication of where it looks like we're heading. There's been quite a lot of misinformation this week. People trying to push the government into releasing the lockdown earlier. Or it could be a case of the government just putting a few feelers out there, looking to see how people will respond. In the UK, cases and deaths obviously continue to rise. The 7-day rolling average is still trailing off quite slowly. So obviously the lockdown is having some effect. People are still picking up the disease, and we're sort of a little bit in this state of limbo, I suppose. There are those people who just want to get out there and get on with it, whatever the consequences, and there are those who just want to stay locked down, keep themselves away from the population in general and survive. And clearly the government have to steer a course between those two extremes, which isn't easy when you're talking about people dying. In terms of horse events, had the sad news this week that Hartpury's cancelled all its major events for the year. So that's the horse trials, Festival of Dressage and the Junior Europeans. I think that felt sort of inevitable, although it's always sad when these things happen. And obviously this weekend would have been badminton. There's some virtual eventing going on. I don't know what the cross country will be like, but that's today. The dressage has been pretty standard, as a video of a dressage test tested, judged remotely. So that's going ahead. London 52 in the lead at the moment, a horse that I have videoed on Harveywetdog. The other thing that it's made me do is look back to 2017 and my written blog on the time of the media accreditation fiasco that I found myself in, where I was given accreditation and then after a day British eventing as opposed to badminton told me to stop. That was quite an unhappy time for me, and it's really sort of set my mind on how I think about certain things and how I approach certain people. And anyway, I've posted that up on Harveywetdog Facebook page, so you can read that and enjoy the vitriol. I certainly did. Looking back to 2017 though, what it did show me was that the Facebook page is absolutely alive with little clips of video of competitions, of Charlotte Dujardin and freestyle, Nicky Hill and Bingo Boy, all these combinations that I've seen through the year, little clips of them there, and encouraging you to watch the videos on YouTube. So I might just share or reshare a few of those just to remind you of what a season generally feels like. Yesterday was the 8th of May and we had the 75th anniversary of Victory in Europe Day. Obviously that should have been a full national celebration, worldwide celebration, but sadly curtailed by the COVID-19 situation. But we got the bunting up here, got the Union Jack out, drank a couple of glasses of Prosecco, thought about Mum and Dad who lived through it all, and in many ways it shaped their life. I remember as a boy the discussion at a Sunday dinner table would always be about experiences in the war and what Dad had got up to and what he hadn't got up to in his time serving in the Navy. And as he always used to like to tell us, he was there when they were needing them, not feeding them. Okay, so as I say, it's we're in a little bit of limbo at the moment, and I'll record another blog on Monday morning once we've heard from the man himself. Over and out.